Hi my stamping friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And my video for you today is one that I have actually been asked for by one of my subscribers. Now all these products that I show are available to purchase from my online shop at artypapercrafters.com, and I can sell to the UK, France, Germany, Austria and the Netherlands. So this is the Stampin Scrub, and I've been asked if I would show what I use to clean my stamps with, because I usually have it over here out of the way and clean my stamps off when I make and demonstrate my projects. And so I'm doing this video specifically for the lady who asked if I would show what I use. Now this is called in the catalogue. This is the Stampin' Up catalogue, and on page 217 there is the Stampin Scrub. Its catalogue number is 126200, and it costs £15.50. It says washable plush black fibre scrub pads, cleans very detailed stamps, and each pad, which is, by each pad they mean this and this side, so each pad measures 7 by 7 inches, which is 17.8 by 17.8 centimeters, and you have got one side which you put your water or your cleaning, your multi-purpose stamp cleaner, this side, and that has little raindrops on it in that corner, so you know that that's where you put your stamp cleaner. And on this side you've got a sun, which means that this side you dry your stamps. Now when I say plush, when they say plush, they really mean plush. This is really fine, soft stuff that really is perfect for your stamps. And you can wash it under the tap, rinse it under the tap, clean it with a little bit of, I use a little tiny bit of fairy liquid or liquid cleaner, and then you rub the diluted liquid with water under the tap. Use warm to cool water and scrub it under the tap until the liquid runs clear. You can dry it upside down. I dry mine upside down like that, or you can just squeeze out as much liquid as you can. I usually leave mine to dry overnight, and then it's ready for use the next morning. I've actually got 2 of these because they're so useful. When one's being cleaned and dried, I've got another one to use. It closes up like that and opens easily with a little thumber and fing pull, and it's hinged on that side, and it is really a good, tough, good quality piece of kit, and I think it's just an absolute must. Anything else I've used has just been second best, quite honestly. So that's what I use. So we are going to do a bit of stamping, and I'm going to show you what you use to clean it with. So this side is the side where you put your water. Now that means I've got a little spray bottle here. You just sprinkle some drops under the tap if you wish, but you just squirt a couple of drops on here. Don't go too mad with the water, because if you soak it too much you'll wet your stamps and then you'll have a mess on your hands. So that's your water, or you can squirt some of this Stays On All-Purpose Stamp Cleaner, squirt that on there. If you're using the archival black ink or the memento black ink, you will need this to clean your stamps with, so you use that instead. But I find that with the ordinary classic water-based dye inks, which these are, these classic stamping pads, that just washes and cleans with ordinary water. So let's do a bit of stamping, and I'll show you what I mean by cleaning off your stamps as we go. So I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock here, and I'm going to use, I've prepped up the little floral spray which comes from Hold On to Hope. So this is the little floral spray off of there. And we're going to stamp that in Berry Burst because I need to make some cards, and this is my colour scheme. So ink that up, then press that down like that and lift up, and you've got that beautifully stamped. Now to clean your stamp, you don't have to clean it in between, but sometimes you get little edges of your stamp caught with the ink, and so it's always a good idea to clean them. So what you do with this water-based ink, I've squirted a few drops of water on there as you saw, rub that round, look at it and check that the ink's off, and then you just go to your dry side, which is the sun, as I've demonstrated, and your stamp is perfectly suitable to use again. So back into this ink, because we'll stamp another one in this Berry Burst. Love this colour. So into the Berry Burst, stamp that down. I'm going to cut these out for my cards, so that's why I've stamped 2 on the one sheet. So off, and that's perfectly stamped, as you'll see. Gorgeous. What a gorgeous little pattern that is. Right then, back to our stamp pad, into our water. Just rub it round, make sure it's all good and clean. Rub it on your dry pad, and there you are, you're good to go again. You can pack that away now, and that's perfectly cleaned for you next time when you want it. Right, so now we're going to move on to a bigger stamp. We're going to now use a big stamp, for which I've prepped up this sheet of card. Or should I use this sheet? Yeah, I'll use this sheet. Right then. So this time we're going to use the oh, that's water-based. We don't want water-based. To demonstrate, I want something that's not water-based, so that we use the Stampin Scrub. I tell you what, we're going to go into the Memento ink, right? So ink up your stamp, ink that up with your Memento ink. Hope I'm not moving my tripod, I'm wobbling it about. So ink that up good and proper with your Memento ink. Love Memento ink. Really love it. Right, so that's inked that up good and proper. And then we're going to get another block. And a piece of paper, because I don't want to get ink all over my fingers. So we lay our cardstock on there. So let's lay that down on there. Put this paper over and rub. Right, take that off, and that's beautiful. Look at that. Right, so that's that. So now we've got this great big ink pad. Huge, isn't it? But it fits on there. It fits on there perfectly, with room to just manoeuvre it and wiggle it backwards and forwards. And yet it's such a huge stamp, you can do it the opposite direction too to make sure you've got it clean. But with that sort of black Memento, we need to use our all-purpose Stays-On cleaner, so a few squirts of that. Put that back on there, rub that in, and you can see that with the Stays-On cleaner, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. It won't damage this pad at all. Into the dry again. And there you are, perfectly clean, no black ink coming off on your hands or anything else. So perfectly clean. So that is the Stampin Scrub. So that is a beautiful product that Stampin' Up have made here. And I think it's well worth the money. I really do. And you can wash it and wash it time after time. I've had this one for 2 years. 2 years, and it's still just as good as new as the day I bought it. So that is my video for you today. So I hope you found that useful. Please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, Sandra Ronald. I'd be very grateful. If you need any crafting supplies and you're interested in purchasing one of these Stampin' Scrubs, please do click on the little down arrow description bar where you will then see my blog. Click on my blog and to my online shop. And if you add my hostess code for the month of March, which is 2ES D7NVJ. If you add my hostess code when you make an online order, I will send you one of these silicone mats for free, along with a lovely handmade card and little chocolatey gift. So that's all from me for today, and I'll be back in a couple of more days with another video. Until then, bye for now. Bye.